Hi my love, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. To those that are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you subscribe to my regulars since day one. Thank you so much for coming back. So today guys, I am doing that long overdue life update. I know it's been so long. I had promised to do it in June and now it is August, but guys, I have been busy. This chapter of my life is very busy, but in all that, I call it growth, because that is what is happening. As much as it is not nice and it requires a lot from me and it is all about transition, but then overall it is about growth. I am growing in my career, and then I am also growing on my motherhood journey, because some of the things are requiring me to become someone that I was never before and that I didn't think that I would be. So I am growing in the process. So this chapter, I call it growth. But without wasting your time, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so the last time I spoke with you guys was in June. That was just after I had received the call, and then I was invited to go and join the Eastern Cape Department of Health. So I was placed in the same clinic that I did my community service in. So Nyani guys, it was fine. I was okay with that, and I still remember well. I was so excited. I shared with you guys in one of the vlogs, and yeah guys, I went there with a positive mind, telling myself that one day God will put me where I wanna be, and that is the Western Cape. So Eastern Cape for me was a place where I could get the experience of working in a place that you are not comfortable in. But then I worked there with great staff and everything was okay. I asked my mom for my child because at that time it was approaching his birthday and I wanted to spend his first birthday with him. So Nyanik arranged, and then my sister went down to the Eastern Cape with my son. So I spent time with him and I was like, let me stay with them for a while. Nyani guys, we stayed all together, and that was just the amazing part about being in the Eastern Cape with my son and my sister. All was good. I was enjoying every minute of it. As much as I would come back from work so tired, and my toddler would require 100% of my attention, but I would just give it to him with no doubt, because I knew that someday I won't be able to spend such moments with him. So as much as it was tiring, but then at the same time it was worthwhile. Yeah, guys, let's just backtrack a bit. So while I was unemployed for 2 months, I was putting in my service at the district office in the Western Cape. So I was just awaiting any call that might come. Nyani guys, oh God is amazing, really. Whatever that the law of the universe, whatever you manifest for yourself will definitely happen, but it won't happen like, but eventually it will happen. Nyani guys, end of June I received a call from the Western Cape Department of Health, and they were inviting me in for an interview. Cool stuff. Now I'm in the Eastern Cape, and then I tried to arrange to come to the Western Cape, and it was one hell of a thing. It's a problem because my boyfriend was in Cape Town for work, and we had to go to his house in his absence, and that was like something that I had to do on my own, because there was just no way that he would leave work in Cape Town and come down to George, because like quite hectic. Like what he went for was so important guys. Like I would be so unfair if I had expected him to drive down to George, to the Eastern Cape to fetch us. So nyani, but then he made means, and then he spoke to his friend, and then his friend took me to where I had an interview at. And then so nyani, and for that I'll forever be grateful, guys. That man, well, even if he can't do a thing on his own, but he always tries by all means uba izinto mazenzeke, and for that I'm so thankful, and he knows. Yani he arranged with a friend, and then the friend took me for the interviews. On that morning, guys, when I was going for an interview, so it was two of his friends that I was driving with, and they were both so positive, guys. They were like, the tip that we can give you for an interview is that just be confident. Tell everything that you know. It's not that you don't know anything in an interview, it's just that your nerves will get the better out of you. So just say anything, give them the answers. I was like, sure, cool stuff. Yani, guys, I went for the interview, and the interview, I must say, it was not that bad. Yeah, there were questions, and I'm going about wow, and but the one thing about me, I will never let a question pass by. I will just give answers, even if I see so nyani, guys, tried to answer as much as I could, and I went out of that boardroom, and there was just something in me, guys, that said, you will get this position. And I was like, let me just not have my hopes up for something that I don't know for sure it's gonna happen. Nyani went to the car, they asked me about how was the interview and all. I was like, yeah, it was fine, the questions were answerable, although there were some, but then I tried to answer as much as I could. And then they were like, you got that job. I like, what? They're like, you got that job. Okay, let's just stay positive, guys. So then we went back to George, and then we drove down to the Eastern Cape, back to my work as per normal. But then now the waiting period had just began for me, because I was like, I'm awaiting a call. If they could just call me. And then if you remember, the first week went by, the second week went by. On the third week, my boyfriend went to visit us in the Eastern Cape, and then during that week, I remember, I think it was a Wednesday when I came back from work, and I was super tired. But then I was like, yo, this is not the kind of life that I want. I don't know, but then something just came in me, and I'm like, is it really worthwhile? Is it really gonna be my life? Like, am I gonna be here for longer? And then I was like, okay, let me just prank these two, my sister and my boyfriend. So when I came back from work, I was like, yeah, guys, I got a call today, and then they are calling me and this place in the Western Cape, so we are moving. Don't know, guys. My sister was excited, and then my boyfriend was like, you're not serious, Nim. So I was like, I'm serious, but he could tell that I was lying. So I was like, at the end, I'm like to him, I am manifesting this for myself. I will get that call. He's like, let us just wait and see. Guys, we wait, and then the following week I received a call. I still remember, I was in a tea room, I was having lunch, and then I received this call, and then they're like, congratulations, sister Dywili. And guys, all I could hear was congratulations, and I was like, say no more. I was like, God is amazing. This is what I have been praying for. As much as it is not really at this specific place that I want to be in, but then it is still within the same district. And I was like, God, you're so great, guys. I was so excited. I was even shaking. And then I called family. My boyfriend was so excited, guys, that I got the job. And then on the 22nd of July, that's when I resigned. That's when I handed in my resignation letter at my previous clinic. And then I was like, guys, you gave me the greatest experience. I really appreciate it. But then now it's time for me to spread my wings and fly. I mean, guys, it has always been in me, the fact that as much as I enjoyed working in the primary healthcare, like in clinics, but then a part of me wanted an exposure to a hospital environment, because I was like, I need to balance the two, so that wherever or whenever an opportunity presents itself, then I will know that at least I've got experience on both sides. So nyani, guys, I moved this side last week, and I went to my new workplace. Sorry guys, this thing cut. I don't know why and for what good reason. And so guys, as I was saying, so I had to take my son to my mom, and that was the hardest part about this whole thing of moving. I must say it hit so hard that I'm leaving him with my mom and then coming to this new place all by myself. But throughout, my boyfriend has been present. But then I was so sad, guys. I don't wanna lie. I remember taking a few days, and then I was like, I'm gonna be with him and then see how he's adjusting, like staying there with my mom, because remember, he has been with me for about 2 months, and then now he was used to having me around. So I was like, I can't just drop him and then leave. That was just not in me. And guys, one thing I can advise you on, if you're not yet in a stable place that you wanna be in, or you're not yet in a place that you wanna work at and be stable and build family in, just delay the process of having babies, because I can tell you that it is so emotionally taxing having to leave your child and not be with him or her for the time being that you're trying to sort your life out. Like, it is so taxing emotionally. But yeah, we'll never know God's plans. And yeah, guys, so I had to leave him, and I remember the first few days that I was there, so I was like, let me just go and see how he's gonna be like leaving him in creche. And then the first day was like hectic. He cried for me and he was crying hysterically, but then I had to leave him. I had no choice. I was like, I have to just suppress my emotions and be like, I'm not feeling anything. Whereas I was so sad. A part of me wanted to live with him and come with him this side, but then I was like, how are you gonna live with a child while you're gonna work now long hours, and then you're still new in this place, you don't even know where the creches are and all that. So I was like, nyamezela sis, it's gonna be fine at the end. So I left him, but then he's adjusting well. Call him every day just to check up, and he's been good. But guys, like, I won't lie, I'm even getting goosebumps now, because the thought of living umntanakho, guys, you will experience this. Like, you ibhlungu, guys, like ibhlungu, I don't wanna lie, ibhlungu into oshiya umntanakho, like uvele uve ngaphakathi uba you're so broken, because you're like, ngaske ndiyeke yonke into, but at the same time andikwazi uyeka yonke into, because I'm doing all this for future yam ne future yakho. And that's where it gets tricky, and you have to just face elicala libhlungu and just go with the flow. Kubhlungu kona, I won't lie. Asikho apho kodwa. So yeah, guys, I left him and I came this side. Sorry guys, it really hurts. Came this side, and then it has been good, guys. The place is good. The workplace is okay. I'm adjusting well. But then, guys, change will never be comfortable. That's what I can say. Change up a life is uncomfortable, but it is a sign of your growth. That's what I can say. So noba kukho izinto mhlambi ezi uncomfortable a bit, I always tell myself indoba change will always come with uncomfortability, and kula uncomfortability, if that is the right word, that's where you will grow and you will become a better person. That's why I was saying, guys, I just label this part of my life as this chapter of my life as growth, guys, because I'm growing, guys. I am transitioning. I am changing bit by bit to becoming a better person. And yeah, guys, now I'm working in the Western Cape. I am happy, and I will be fully happy if I get to be with my small family. And yeah, guys, but I trust God's process. I know that will happen in due time. And yeah, that is what is happening with regards to YouTube, guys. I'm never gonna quit YouTube. I'm not quitting anytime soon, because I enjoy doing this, guys. I enjoy sitting behind the camera and doing what I'm doing right now, giving you guys content. And yeah, guys, as much as I'm gonna be working long hours now, but it is just something that is not bothering me at all, because whenever I get time, I will put content for you guys. So yeah, guys, that is what is basically happening. If there is anything that I left out, just comment down below. And yeah, until next time, I love you all so much. Till next time, bye.